welcome back to Outer Wilds. These episodes are episodes where, somebody, not me, loses their mind, and where I remember jack shit! Let's get on into it. Okay, why? There we go. Yee. For those of you who are wondering, I do have memory issues. They're not as bad as they could be, but I do have memory issues. I also have ADHD, which definitely doesn't help. So yeah. Anyways, Isaac, say hello.
Hello.
How much do you think you're gonna lose your mind today?
Oh, only 50%.
Only 50! Damn. Hello, Miss Riley. Are you sad that your sister went home? Your sister went home. Yes, she did, baby. Hello, princess. And yes, I am prioritizing cat snuggle time over stream. You cannot judge me. Whee! Alrighty, where the fuck should I go today? Don't forget the suit. Oh hey, I went to the orbital probe cannon. I guess it's back to the orbital probe cannon. Ugh, God damn it. I remember how to get down there, I just don't want to. Unless... Ooh, I could go to the Sunless City. I could go to the Hanging City. That's the Stranger. I will look through that later when I actually start to explore the Stranger. Okay, for everyone who is wondering, I remember very little from the last episode. I feel like I haven't explored Ash Twin much. I don't remember much from the last episode. What I do remember is fairly vague. I remember landing on the, roof of Brittle Hollow and then promptly falling, which I remember upset me. Partially because I watched a part of it. No. For now though, I think I'm gonna go on ahead to Ember. Check out the Sunless City some more. Nope. Come on! Every time. Every single time. Are you kidding me? Thank you. Okay. Okay, Sunless
Monster Touch in the control.
City. Huh?
Monster Touch in the controls.
Well, my controller might be broken. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, guys. My controller genuinely might be broken because I accidentally threw it a couple of days ago.
I'm sorry, accidentally threw it? How?
Okay, so I was playing, I don't know if you guys know the game, but it's called Prey. It's a really fun game. I will be streaming it this month. But I was playing Prey, and I was playing with my controller, and I kind of got jump scared by, spoiler redacted. and I screamed, and I jumped, and my controller went flying. So it was genuinely an accident. What did you say, Isaac?
Out of curiosity, is that the actual name of the thing, or is that you censoring it?
That is me censoring it. That is me censoring it.
You know there's some stuff called spoiler redacted that exists.
Yes, I do. But since I am going to be streaming it, I'm censoring it for the sake of, everything.
Well, for people who are watching it out a wild stream understand the sanctity of censors.
Yes.
And if you don't, get off the stream and play the game yourself.
And if you don't get off... I'm sorry, that is genuinely funny to me. Wait, I think...
It is funny. Also do it.
Whatever, I'm not gonna... I know that there's a shortcut way. I can't remember it right now. Also, I think that there was a high energy something or another. Yeah.
You are correct that there is a high energy something.
I can't remember the name of it, but it's like a power plant thing that they made.
Not exactly.
Shit. Ow.
Power does have something to do with it.
I want to say, like, either high energy power plant or a high energy generator or something like that. It's mentioned in the Sunless City. I just can't remember what the fuck it was named. That's Anglerfish, Stepping Stone. High Energy Lab. That's the name of it.
Okay.
High Energy Lab. Yeah. This is what I wanted to go and see. Come with me, and you will see a world of OSHA violations. Genuinely, though, I think my room is an OSHA violation.
Oh? How come?
I regularly have open flames. And, this is a hazard.
I mean, candles aren't that bad.
Isaac in chat, for those of you who are not aware, what I am holding up is a... Fuck. It's the things that company uses. I can't remember the proper term for it. Hot plate. Commercial. I am holding up a commercial hot plate.
It's not the best, but it's not necessarily a fire hazard.
This entire thing is a fire hazard. As soon as it is turned on, it is a fire hazard. Actually, I'm supposed to unplug it when I did unplug it when I wasn't using it. Yeah, I'm smart.
I mean, it's designed to be a heat surface, and OSHA is really only concerned with, like, workplaces, not living spaces.
Yeah, well, considering the fact that my room doubles as both my office and my living space. Oh shit, I forgot to get another drink. I'm out of Dr. Pepper. I'm also running out of oxygen. Okay, well, while I am respawning, I'm going to get a drink. I will be right back. Turn off! Okay, I am back. I also almost slammed my entire face into the door on the way up. Also, people can laugh at me all they want. I am genuinely out of breath because I just sprinted up. Whew. My heart rate is through the fucking roof. Okay, here's my question. If we're repeatedly time traveling back in time and stuff, why are the planets in different positions when we come back?
They're not.
Yeah, they are.
No?
Yes. What the?
They're not. Everything starts in the same position every loop. You may take different amounts of time to get into air or get into specific spaces, but everything starts in the same spots.
I really
Just
don't
starts
think that
moving
they do.
again. I mean, if you want to just, you can test it. Just die a couple times in a row.
Well, okay, correction. Why does the quantum moon never start in the same spot?
Quantum?
Yes, but, like... Ooh, what's this?
It
Can
so
I smash
technically
you?
it does
Ooh,
start
that has
in
a
the same.
picture of the eye. I'm
So
listening.
quantumness is difficult because, like, technically, it does start in the same spot. At the beginning of every loop, the quantum moon is in all six or all these states that it can be in at the same time because it is not being observed. The minute you open your eyes, it coalesces into one of those positions.
Ow!
It
Sorry, I
is
just slammed
highly
my face into something again.
it is highly unclear in the real world, let alone game world, whether
Okay, I need to
quantum
fill that water.
mechanics would be influenced by time.
Okay.
Quantumness is just kind of randomness. Actually, there's a lot of theories around that, with especially with quantum randomness being like the one thing that prevents
No,
a
I will
true
do
simulation of the universe
anglerfish tomorrow.
the
Not.
and depending on who you ask, the existence of free will.
Yeah, shortcut.
You're not going to comment on that?
You know my stance on free will.
I don't.
You don't?
This is not something that I have on file.
We have had this discussion so many times.
We've had it at least once, I agree, but I don't remember more than that.
We've had it at least 3.
Apparently, my brain didn't save it.
Life is based off of who you are as a soul and
Oh, that. Yeah.
the changes you have made in your life, be it former, current, or um, before you were born. It's up to you which one you believe in. I personally do not believe in reincarnation, at least not reincarnation on this earth. And if any of you would like a um, further detailed explanation about that, uh, I should probably actually start a podcast about it.
Hmm.
It would actually be a really fun thing because it's a really fun psychological and sociological discussion.
Oh, yeah, there's very
Sorry.
interesting implications of around
Free will.
free will and
Yeah.
combining it with time travel becomes fascinating.
Yeah. Especially when it's something like one person in a loop and not another. And they're trying to convince the other that they're in a time loop. Because I think Supernatural did a really good job at this. Um, fucking hell, which way do you go? Sorry, I'm genuinely struggling here. Um, but when Sam was stuck in a time loop, Dean, to prove it or disprove it, started just insulting his brother. And it was like, okay, that's fine and all, but he's your brother. Why? Why can't I get
I
up
mean,
there?
what free will and time travel are very interesting.
Yeah.
Because if you know the future and know what's happened, and you go back, does that mean that everyone around you has less free will?
Yeah.
Even if
Which,
you just sit there watching?
okay, I'm gonna pause for a second because we're actually getting into a really good discussion that I want to continue, but I also want to be able to put my attention onto this. So, really quickly, it is a very interesting discussion that I have actually had with a few people, my mother included. Um, it was originally posed to me in a sociology class. Now, the idea that was most commonly considered was at what point does it stop being free will and start being your will controlling others? And the general um, consensus was it stops being free will and starts being you controlling others when you are able to force them to do what is against their character.
Okay, makes sense.
Okay, so what is this? Warp core? Another warp core? Oh. Oh, that's cool. So wait, what if I grab 2 black holes? Nothing happens. What if I grab a blank one? Huh. So they only function when it's a warp core and a black hole. Or a white hole and a black hole.
Mhm.
But why? Also, what does that do? Because it clearly does something. But I don't know what. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing the White Hole station. Remy and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or a simple machine error. In theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Initial things first. Our experiment setup will have a pair of small black hole core with a small white hole core, mimic the setup of the white hole on the white hole station. Hypothesis: it is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. Is that what that's trying to do? Because it did say error, duplicate scout detected. It was very brief, but it did. An update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure time, but Pi is unconvinced that is more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eyes. To that end, we have decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Remy and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. Pi saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for intersection of an abstract theory and a practical application. Of note, Rami, Yara requests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. I'd hate to leave him in the dark. Yeah, that's fair. So... okay. What do you say? The Southern Observatory is asking if a 22-minute interval is possible. That has something arriving 22 minutes before it's actually sent through the warp. We've learned that the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. So there's no way to make enough energy. Hypothesis: creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Wait, a loop on Outer Wilds is 22 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, roundabout.
So they figured out a way to make a 22-minute interval. The energy is currently unavailable, you say. You're a gas pie. My pun was unintended, Rami. So I believe it is you who is in. Then I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. Fuck that. I'm gonna. Thank you. I would butcher that. Rami and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require an advanced warp technology to handle such energy. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit these prepared new energy and warp technologies together. The location large enough would be Ash Twin. Well, looks like I'm going to Ash Twin after the anglerfish. Ash Twin Project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. What if we use the warp towers like the one we have on the White Hole Station to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? There's warp towers on Ash Twin? Of note, each tower on Ash Twin would warp to a different planet. My gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet, I believe. That has been sufficiently clarified. Stop reminding me. I have question marks. Now, we can design each tower to visually reflect its warp location. The tower for Giant's Deep, the Giant's Deep Tower, gods, I am dyslexic, for instance, could resemble a cyclone. We could model the Timber Hearth Tower after a geyser mountain. Oh, that's clever. So that's the sun. That's the twins. That's Timber Hearth, Brittle, and then Giant's Deep. Okay, so they didn't make a warp tower for what's it called?
Dark Primal?
Yes. Thank you.
No problem.
You know what? I'm gonna go to. Well, that just seems dangerous.
Oh, that comment about.
God damn fuck!
That comment about the sun not being a planet was caused by the community constantly talking about it, and they added it into the game.
You know what? That makes sense. If any community at all would just promptly call out mistakes in astronomy, I think it would be Outer Wilds. I need to heal.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hey, my artificial gravity is damaged. How fun. Alrighty, so I remember something about the sun from what I just read. Please just fucking land! Ya bitch. No. I'd really rather not. I'm gonna step on you. Gonna have to go back a minute. That's so cool. There's the twins. And the sun. What? Seriously, you're broken? Oh god. Okay. There's an entrance down below. Mmm. Are you kidding me? Okay, some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you and Idea progressing with the Sun Station plans? Presently, my assessment that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Fair enough. Pi, I do not... You know I don't find that funny. Hypothesis, time spent away from the station would be beneficial for you both. I'm immensely interested in testing your hypothesis, Yarrow. That at least we can agree on. How curious. Rami thinks I'm a gas. I don't recall requesting that you monitor this conversation idea. I don't see what state of matter you are has to do with this. I don't recall supporting the Sun Station's construction, but here we are. Okay.
You think?
I need to get here earlier because these are fucking pains in the ass. So maybe... Well, and I'm dead. Maybe then I won't have to walk over them or something.
One way to find out, I suppose.
Yeah. Also, that's the other thing. The orbital probe cannon is not in the same position every time.
That much is true. Wonder if there's a reason.
Isaac, I went down to the orbital probe monitoring bullshit thing. I know what it's doing.
You've also beaten the game and don't remember that. Hello, Lord Patash.
Oh, shit, there's a... Hello!
Hey.
I had OBS up and not, Twitch.
Fair enough.
Well, welcome. I have played the game before. I have memory issues. So I remember shit all. Well, God's damned. Do not fly me into the sun. No!
One who walks through most of the R1
Fuck.
stuff.
Yeah, see, it's great until you realize that this doesn't just extend, that it's not just Outer Wilds. I can't remember what I had for dinner yesterday.
I mean, the only reason I can is I eat the same thing every day. But also, I did fully tell you that this is exactly the dream for every Outer Wilds fan.
Well, I'm glad that I have a annoyingly narrow audience.
Hey, you could watch Interstellar over and over again and get it every time. And I've heard that Interstellar is a movie that you can only watch once or something. I've never seen it.
The fuck is Interstellar?
A movie that people wish they could rewatch, but apparently has some sort of big old plot twist that completely retextualizes the world or something. I don't know. Never seen it. Just heard rumors.
Just heard rumors. Alrighty, here we go. Let's not fly into the sun this time.
Why not? The sun is fun.
Well, I mean, I could try landing on the sun station.
It is fully possible to do. I will tell you that. I will also tell you I've never done it.
Come on, come on, come on!
Calm down and take it slow.
I am taking it slow. It's just a
Mhm.
great white ball of sand that is taunting me! There.
Mhm.
I did
I'm
it.
sure the planet has the capacity to taunt.
I will bite. Well, that's... Just scoop over a bit. There we go. Alrighty. Whoops. That was the wrong button. Oh, great. Oh, shoot. I need to use the bathroom. Sorry. I'll be right back.
How dare you? Anyway. Yeah, it's truly wild how much she's forgotten. She fully played through the game and ended up beating the last little bit off screen, which was disappointing. But then within like what, 6 months, I mean a year since she actually like last played the majority of it, and like half a year since she finished the last bit, completely forgot everything. It was insane. Fully forgot that the sun exploded. Fully forgot the kind of remembered the time that but that's literally the extent. Didn't remember anything about the Nomai,
I have
broken, and
returned.
any of the puzzles.
Also, I bit my cheek at some point, and it hurts.
I'd recommend not doing that, personally.
Yeah, yeah. Who's to say I'll take your recommendations?
No. Well, technically, you'd be the one to say that.
I, potentially, I do stupid shit, okay? I'm not exactly smart. Okay, here's my question. How do you damage the internal gravity?
Um, like, how do you intentionally do it, or how does it happen?
Yeah, like, how does it happen? Also, how do you fix it?
I mean, I would assume that it's due to, like, inertia and some stopping and stuff. I'm not fully sure
Well, I broke it
how
last
it's
time, and I
working.
don't understand how.
No,
Whatever,
either.
I should
I
probably
don't understand a lot of how the
find the...
ship takes damage, but basically to fix anything, you just walk up to it and press the button.
Yeah, but I don't know where the button is.
I mean, the button pops up on screen when you're looking at the things, but you do you.
You know, I think that I saw the comet thing. I do want to try to land on that later too.
Noted.
Ow. What happens if I just gonna toss you right there? Oh, that's giant steep. Is that quantum? Some whicher way? Oh yeah, it is. Hello, quantum. Okay. Now, I'm genuinely curious. Will Little Scout stay there? When the sand comes back around. Also, I feel like at bare minimum, the top of the towers should be appearing by now. Oh, did I seriously miss it? There we go, Little Scout. Now you're gonna be in its path. Well, that would be more accurate. Oh, come on! Damn it. Okay, well, since that didn't work, let's not make this entire run a waste. No! Fuck, 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 fuck. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Whew. I am safe.
Where are you trying to go?
Well, right now, just here for trees.
Fair.
Kind of need oxygen. And then
Yeah.
once this gets down low enough. Oh, hey, Little Scout does stay there. That's cool. I wonder why that is, though, because it can't actually, like, grab a hold of anything. Wait, can Little Scout get teleported?
I'm going to find out.
Oh, I can actually find out pretty soon. Yes, he is. Also, Babbyman, look at chat. Yes, it is my stream. Hello.
I am mostly going for a zero hit type thing. Tris is unfortunately very not on the same page or fully willing for my zero hint nature.
Oh my god, the scout
But
can get teleported. That is so fucking cool.
but as much as possible, I will attempt to not give any spoilers or large hints. I'll give a push in a direction or give a place to go revisit if asked.
Yes.
But
Which I am trying not to do because apparently last time I did it a lot.
you know, this game is wonderfully experienced when you just run at it.
Are you kidding me? Well,
No.
fuck. God damn it, now I have to go and...
Oh, right, I missed your last stream.
No!
So you
Fuck!
up there. You really shouldn't jump off the ceiling. It's not good for you.
I'm gonna throw something at you, Babbyman.
That would be impressive considering that we live thousands of miles apart.
Hundreds. It's not quite thousands. Thousands implies more than 2,000. It's not that much. It's not even more than 1,000.
I mean, it implies at least 2,000.
Okay. Isaac, should I do Black Hole Forge or Anglerfish?
Both have their merits. Black Hole Forge is the place you went to last and has potentially some info.
Okay. So, I'm gonna pop over to Brittle, then go on ahead and just zoom. Fuck!
Oof.
Fucking stop with the autopilot! Oh my god!
Oh, you don't want to just keep rolling?
I broke a lot of shit that time. Okay, great. Nothing else is broken. Stop doing that! There you go. Now you may align flight trajectory. Now that you're not gonna kill me. It should not immediately engage the fucking tractor beam. Cool. Great. Ow. You know, I will say it's... Who is it? Chair? Rybeck, who's on this planet. They're really sweet. Especially for how fucking terrified they are.
Yeah. I mean, cowards are often the nicest.
Yeah.
Say, only knowing that I am a coward.
Yes, you are. You are very much a coward. Also, fun fact, this man is terrified of a lot of shit in video games that just flat out is not scary.
Exploring the unknown is scary, especially when there's actually consequence.
You are scared of the DLC!
Yes, and the DLC is specifically horror DLC.
Oh my god. Itchy. You have no issue with the anglerfish.
The anglerfish are a known quantity. I fully understand how to get around them. The DLC is specifically calibrated to be scary.
Can you connect, please? Thank you. Alrighty. Now, you there. Good. Good, good, good. Why does it feel like... Oh my gosh. Oh. Sorry, I lost a fight to a cat a week ago. And it feels like there is something just constantly biting my arm right now, and I don't like it. Also, no, the cat scratches are not getting infected. You don't need to worry about that, Isaac.
Wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't, but okay.
I will say, Sadie has some impressively sharp claws for how constantly terrified she is. No, I said chaired. So maybe it depends on how you pronounce chair. How do I get to you? There we go.
I mean, they also mispronounced Gabbro for a long time.
It is Garbo, and you can fight me on that one.
There's no R.
It is Garbo.
See? He's a bro. He's chill. He's Gabbro.
Look, I mispronounce everything, and it may have been my dyslexia that made me initially call him that. However, I will never apologize. And I
We
will
don't need
never
you to
change.
apologize. We just need you to change your ways.
No! Whee! I'm not... Well... Okay, think of it as, like, outfit when I say garb. No. Okay, that might be kind of valid. Okay. I will try to correct it. I make no promises.
All we want is your trying.
Mm. Also, I am, like, extremely dyslexic by the time that I am actually playing this. Holy shit, I am still bleeding from it? What the fuck, Sadie? Sorry, that cat did a number on me.
Apparently.
Like, because of how much it's hurting, I started scratching at it because I was starting to get concerned. And it, like, full on is, like, bleeding again. Holy shit, I need a band-aid. Hang on a second. What the hell? Like, ah! How? How?
That's only minorly majorly worrying.
Like, oh my god. See, this is why my parents need to trim their freaking nails.
Yeah.
Also, my parents have, like, 4 cats. 3 of whom are fully feral. because they don't get human interaction. Hello, Miss Riley. That is not what I wanted. Gosh darn it, no! No! Slow. Slow down. Okay. Yay. I am here. I wish to go to Brittle Hollow, please. I am out of jetpack fuel. Do I need jetpack fuel?
What happened the last time you went there?
If that happens again, I'm just gonna die.
Why do you why do you think that happened?
Because I was stupid? Also, there's something under here? No. What the... Here's your first delivery, RO. One warp core fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Roots installing this core in this core's sibling in Brittle Hollow as I write this. I wish I could wait here for you to arrive at the forge and my unfinished work there, but the forge and my unfinished work there is calling. I'll return with more materials soon. Gotta wait a minute. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found on the Whitehall station that started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? I recommend you do. The Whitehall station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project. So visit the station. So a visit to the station would be doubly useful. I suppose, more precisely, I would like to visit the Whitehall station with you, Clary. Yarrow, stop using this scroll wall to flirt with my sister. In romantic manners, her density rivals a neutron star. And go meet her on the Whitehall station. I'd be happy to explain our findings. That seems familiar.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I will fight you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Chat, for those of you who are unaware, Isaac and I started our relationship by him being extremely dense about me actually being interested in him after I screamed I love you at him.
I mean, you could have meant that in several different ways.
Okay, that's actually really cool. Um,
I mean, yeah, I don't really have a good reason for it, but I didn't think you were serious.
no, he does not have a good reason for it. We have discussed this probably 30 times.
I didn't think you were serious.
How could I not be serious? Oh my gosh.
Well, we were talking entirely online, and tone gets easily misinterpreted online all the time.
It
So,
was over a voice
it
call.
was not.
Yes, it
It was
was.
not. I'm fully, I know it was not over a voice call. I specifically remember all caps text with the words "I love you" that were surrounded in parentheses because it was in the middle of our RP.
Okay, I also said it on a voice call and you still did not believe me.
You didn't hear the voice call.
I did too!
I have absolutely zero memory of this.
Oh my gosh. This is what I have to deal with, guys. This is what I have to deal with.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Who do you think has a better memory? Me or the person who forgot all of Outer Wilds?
You're an ass.
Your ass. If she said I am romantically interested in you and would like to date you, I would not have taken it as she's just being nice. But also,
Okay, I'm going to read this and we're going to stop this discussion. Where am I taking the first black hole core and where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? A white hole core. The white hole cores for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed on at different locations, so those deliveries will be greater pain in your cervical spine. Is that their way of saying a greater pain in the ass? All of the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude. In that case, Poke, Clary, I'm leaving for a delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Poke, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin, just to make sure Yarrow receives it. Of course you are. The tower's design in the high energy lab on Ember Twin reveal each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow, he's familiar with them. That's fair. Oh. That's cool. Regarding the warp towers on Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it's tuned? We don't need an alignment angle. We don't need the alignment angle to be exact. We only need it to be within 5 degrees of the astral's body center. Of note, this gives us a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any Nomai stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time is active to avoid accidental transportation. I enjoy your precision as much as the next Nomai, But if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, the tower might no longer align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next nomai, provided the next nomai is not poke. Fair enough. Oh, come on. I can't put it on a shelf. That's dumb. Fine, I'll put it on the table. Also, yes, I purposefully put them on surfaces. I don't drop them on the floor like a heathen. When you're done reading a book, do you drop it on the floor?
No, but if I'm reading an alien artifact, I might.
And risk breaking it?
Yes.
Oh my
I'm in a
god.
time loop.
Of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower's design, namely that if one of the warp towers on Ashtwin will never be active because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Does your romantic interest think warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he not know that a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body? That isn't an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. No, Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize that the Hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body, with a shared alignment point in between them. Okay. I seem to recall that was your understanding of warp technology at first. I love how sassy Clary is. Projection stone, where do I put you? What was that? I just saw a chunk of what I think was rock go flying by. Unless... what's that? Oh, the forge is broken. How curious. Okay, I have seen this before, so will it have anything different written on it? I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ashtwin. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ashtwin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautiful and clever. The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. Sibling love, everyone. Threats of death. Oh, well, thank you. That was very quick. Where was I gonna go next? I kind of want to see where this one leads to. Oh, that's the top of it. Okay. I'm assuming that's for if you fall. Actually, ow. I think that one would be Ember. So if this one is Ash, I want it to be aligned. But I don't know how much longer I've got. And I don't know if the sand column is going to try and grab me. Uh... Isaac?
Mm-hmm.
The fuck did I do?
I mean, you teleported.
Okay, Isaac, this is not... They've mentioned an Ash Twin project, which was the towers. And this was from the Seeing Stone into the Ash Twin project. This was...
Are you certain it?
This was literally from the Seeing Stone.
Projection stone, but yes. Are you certain the project was the towers?
Receive data from previous cycles. Today we finished excavation. The Ash Twin project. Information back in time. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants while we met while digging. What? We need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. How far we've come since our experiment at the high energy lab. I can still hardly believe that Rami's hypothesis was true. This is the same stone from the Zero G cave.
Sure.
Polk sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected to Giant's Deep or Casavana. Hypothesis. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What the... Isaac? What the fuck? With the lines coming across, yeah, it was when I was outside the bounds of the universe.
Afraid I'm going to need a little more line of inquiry than what the fuck.
What the fuck?
You can always go back.
You know what? I'm going to the Sun Station. There's going to be answers on the Sun Station. There are damn well better be answers on the fucking Sun Station.
Take a second and breathe.
Oh, cool. Yeah, great. There are 8 monoliths with Nomai. 3 of them are receiving data from the probe tracking module, Giant's Deep and Timber Hearth, respectively. There's more to explore. Okay. High Energy Lab. Reproduce the temporal anomaly. 22-minute interval that they discussed. On Ash Twin's equators, each tower warps to a different planet, although many Nomai were quick to note that the sun was not actually a planet. Each tower was designed to visually represent its warp location. Whitehall Station was used as a model. They were built on the Ash Twin. Sunless City has more. Black Hole Forge alignment point was not with the warp receiver, rather the tower, which is actually rather the center of its corresponding astral body, which makes sense both from a logic standpoint and a game dev standpoint, because if the devs would have suffered if it wasn't the case. The receiver must be locked on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. Hourglass twins are so close together that they function as a single astral body with the alignment point in between them. Successfully forged a warp core for the Ash Twin project. Diagrammed. Wait, that's why Poke was having a mental breakdown. Whatever that thing was at the core, that was a warp core. Right?
That was a warp core, yeah. I don't. Poke was having a breakdown?
It was, before, when I was reading it, Poke was like, it's not ready, it's not strong enough, it's not ready, it's not strong enough, it's not finished. I count that as
Yes,
a breakdown.
fair enough.
Anybody who steps onto it in that time period will be warped as well. I am going to the Sun Station! I'm assuming that is the Sun Warp Tower, in which case I just have to get there. You know, this is where I wish that the Nomai had been smart enough to create like a marker that you could stick down and it would transport through time with you or something.
What do you mean a marker that would stick down?
Like, so that I could mark where the sun tower is.
Hmm. I mean, that's a little. How exactly do you think you are going through time?
It's memories. I understand that. They are being transported back. Not technically me.
What do you think would happen if you yourself were transported through time?
Isaac,
Or
is
any
this
object for
about
that
that
matter?
screenshot that you sent me before I started playing the game?
Not necessarily. I believe I sent you multiple.
The one where, congratulations, you destroyed the universe.
I don't believe that screen says congratulations.
Or, I don't fucking remember what the screenshot says, but you know what I mean.
Neither confirmed nor denied.
I ought to bite you.
Eh.
Or, like, at least a hint as to where the sun tower.
Follow the sand.
There it is. Also, I sincerely apologize if there's anyone with epilepsy watching because of the flashing that just occurred. However,
An illusion that would just follow the sand.
come on. Look, I know that the top of the sun tower has started to appear. At least I think that's... Okay, yeah. Okay. Ow. Fuck. Thank fuck. Also, I wish that these would stay open. Wait, can I actually...
Mhm. What's so funny?
It doesn't matter. Thank
I mean,
you.
I'm looking at your screen, but I'm not following.
The way that the thing looks when it's looking at you.
Fair enough.
No user command received for 10 minutes. All systems entering sleep. Fair. 6 minutes and 36 seconds ago, increased solar activity detected. Silent station's hull integrity approaching critical levels. Closing emergency doors. Warning, opens emergency doors. Well, I'm okay with the... It's not good. Okay, if Little Scout can do it, so can I. I hope. Gosh darn it. Okay. Take the slow, take the smart. Take the slow, take the smart. Oh, gravity. Yay. And oxygen. Even better. Okay, that's actually sad. Mission! Science compels us to... What?!
Something wrong.
What?! Can't we change this? I don't enjoy working in such a... in view of such a morbid mission statement. Here's a better one. Mission. Determine if it is possible to prompt the... What is wrong with you? You lack a sense of humor. At least I don't lack a sense of ethics. Kindly refrain from going supernova on me before the sun does. Fair. But it's accurate. We're going to create a supernova for the purpose of scientific progression. That's our scientific progress. That's our mission. What? Our mission is to decide if such an irresponsible feat is even possible. Why? Why would you do that? You're gonna kill everyone. Did they kill everyone?
dances are in the solar system. I can point you to directions to. I can point you to places to explore.
Elvin's eyes were glitched for a moment.
Hmm.
It made it look like they were open.
Yeah.
Star has reached the end of natural life cycle. Okay, so they didn't purposefully kill everyone. Now approaching Red Giant stage. Warning, evacuate Sun Station. Approximate time until Sun Station is destroyed by expanding star, 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Approximate time before star's death, 13 minutes and 54 seconds. Cool. Huh. Thank you. That's back to the projection stone. What happened? Did the sun station not fire? It fired, Yarrow, but it failed. The sun barely responded. There were infinitesimally small surface level changes, but they were barely visible even to the third eye. The sun station is useless. It will never, and it could never explode the sun. Cause the sun to explode. I don't know what comes next, my friends. I suppose we must start over, but I'm unsure how to start over. Return to Ash Twin first, my friend. Perhaps a change of task would help. Spire noticed a comet approaching the star system that we'd like to investigate. Pyre, I'm hurt for you, my friend. We all know how hard you've both worked. I can only offer compassion. How are you? How is Idea? We're well, Yarrow, or as well as it can be, given the circumstances, though disappointed. I may have disagreed with exploding the sun, but I never wished the device would fail. I'd hoped our terrible work was finished. Why would they even do that? What could possibly compel them to want to blow up the sun?
Would you like me to push you in a direction?
Maybe. Kind of want to see what's on those. If there is anything on these. There is not. Sun tower offline 5 seconds ago. All other towers online. Yes, yes, yes. Are you kidding me? Stop it. I... Is it right to be angry? They made a
You
plan that would kill everyone had it worked.
suppose it depends on the reason why. You know, the Nomai weren't exactly, I don't know, murderers.
They knew about my the whatever we are's existence. Friends visiting from the
Mhm.
Hanging City. We are planning Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude to Rami, who found my gratitude that Rami found me. But the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine otherwise immense. I imagined our otherwise immensely clever Connie. That is how I'm pronouncing it. You can get mad at me. Would lose his head if it weren't anatomically impossible. Oh, would lose his own head if it weren't other anatomically impossible. They knew the species we are was developing.
Mhm.
They knew we would exist.
Mhm.
And they still were willing to try to blow up the sun.
You also will remember that they took specific steps to ensure that you could develop, and they did not limit it. So again, what motivated them? What made them able to proceed?
Okay, this getting close. It is still astronomically monstrous that they would do such a thing. Okay, now I
Do
have
you think
7
they are
minutes.
monstrous?
I don't
Be-
know. Final warp core from Black Hole Forge. Hypothesis: it was not by accident. The core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis: the cores could have been forged faster if Casavana hadn't interrupted my work. Had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important part is that we are all connected through Ash Twin now, and And also that I am no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Fair. Our friends on Giant Steep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well, and that Evans advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Evans can. But then, if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Evans. Perhaps I could check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. It would help to remind Evans that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Phlox and Diaz finished the memory statues today. They are truly remarkable. When an Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Pi and Idea have worked hard at the Sun Station, and it at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, the structure will prompt the sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Twin project requires. They were trying to power an experiment. And they were playing God. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here is what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, Ash Twin project will send the order from the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. They didn't mean for us to get trapped. But if they had failed, if they had done something wrong, they would have killed everyone.
Including themselves.
Those words are difficult to write. The Sun Station did not work. Suppose we redesign the Sun Station to generate power of that magnitude. The supernova will still be our only viable option. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode on its own natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you need to find some way to halt our aging process. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. However, this is the closest we've ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. We're halting our research in creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in this solar system. We are anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. They were willing to let everyone die if they failed. Okay, I know that I've read that one. don't know if I've read that one. My gratitude for the last shipment, Onio. This ore should be the last we need for the Ash Twin project. Once we finish this shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure that there are no longer any physical entrances. Remy and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks, our final safety check. This is exciting news. Can I offer my extra set of eyes for the final check? Can I offer an extra set of eyes for the final check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better. The smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. So if I blow it up, that won't help anything. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber. Okay, I already read that. Artificial gravity controls. You know what? I'm gonna turn that off. Just because the spinning is making me dizzy. Never mind, I will be turning the artificial gravity controls back on. Caution, you are about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Warning, removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. Anything else? No. Okay, I think I do have to turn off the gravity to actually look at that. It's pretty.
What are you feeling?
Anger, disgust, pure unmitigated rage.
What?
They decided that the science they wanted was worth more than the lives of everyone around them.
Oh. They discovered a way to get both. Everyone's lives are safe. Everyone is alive.
Are we really, though? We're living in this fucked up time loop that they created. and nobody except for those lucky enough to be able to bond with one of the stones know it.
Question for you, Prince.
What's your question?
What do you think happens to the rest of the universe when your loop ends?
I don't know. The stars are dying. The sun is about to explode, and nobody knows it.
So, okay. What is Ash Twin actually doing?
It's re-delivering the memories.
Specific the memories. Nothing other than the memory is being sent back. Correct?
Yeah.
So, if only the memories that it records are being sent back, does anything change in that universe?
You're asking questions that I don't want to process.
You were picturing them in
Isaac.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, the stream stopped there. Cool.
But what?
Go back, take another look. So,
That probe
is it-
was very fucking close.
Yep. I can tell you some more about this because it's never actually touched on directly in the game.
I'm tired. I can already tell I'm not gonna remember, like, any of this tomorrow. Thank you all so very much for watching. Yeah. I'm not kidding about the pure, unmitigated rage part. I am, like, genuinely angry that they would consider doing that. I can understand why they came up with it, but it's like, okay, I'm gonna phrase this in the way that I can best. It's like when you see a toddler fall and you really want to laugh at them and not help them up at all. But you help them up because you're a good person.
Okay.
It's, you
What?
don't let the intrusive thoughts win. And that was an intrusive thought. That was a destructive, intrusive thought. Also, yes, Isaac, I am wearing your shirt. If they were wrong, they would have destroyed not only themselves, but a species that had no idea what was happening.
What was the high energy lab doing?
Creating black and white holes. Or, well, correction, harvesting solar power to power the warp and everything.
And what did they discover at the high energy lab? Or confer, rather?
They could create a... What are you doing, cat? Did she get into my catnip? Oh no, I think she got into my catnip. They discovered that there was the ability to push things back in time, people included.
So they knew that they could send things back in time.
But still, why would they go for such an extreme interval? Why not 5 minutes? Save the 22 minutes for an emergency like the sun exploded on its own.
Okay. For that answer, I believe the Southern Observatory is the place that you need to go. I know it is touched on why that Lord Tash is correct. It is a little bit of just it's good enough. There is a reason it is significantly longer, though.
Note they were extremely confident that the project was beyond doubt. That in their project, beyond a doubt, that they knew it would succeed. You read this text in the ATP. What does the ATP stand for? Oh, Ash Twin Project. Okay. Yeah, I got that right before you sent the message. Sorry. Yep, stream delay. I just...
It does raise questions.
It is sociopathic that also hello, my name is Tris. I'm the owner of this account. I
I do not remember if you have been to the Southern Observatory.
I don't know. But
the reason for the timing interval lies there, I believe.
My name is Tris. This is my lovely partner, Isaac. Yeah. Yes. If you want to come back, I might be streaming again tomorrow, but Isaac probably won't be here.
Not Outer Wilds, something else.
Yes, I will not be streaming Outer Wilds. I'll be streaming something else because I need to do horror. So I'm going to be doing Spooky Sundays. And if that doesn't work, then I will be doing Macabre Mondays and then Terrifying Tuesday. Because I need to get at least some horror games done for the month of October, and more than usual. I just... I don't...
It does raise... So I can touch on a lot more, but I don't... Even enough to get the understanding that the Nomai are very, very scientific.
But if they're so scientifically driven, why wouldn't they try to do something like extend their lifespans? Rather than trying to blow up the sun, extend their lives, be there to guide us. Once we reach space travel, interact with us. Sorry, Riley, I did not mean to just smack you. I'm so sorry, baby. Why wouldn't they do something rather than just die?
What was their goal?
The eye of the universe.
Okay. So how does what you are saying help their goal? What other things did they try before? In this point.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Both of you are making good arguments, and I don't like it. My cat is glaring at me.
You aren't entirely wrong.
Okay, how about this? Instead of, once the Sun Project failed, why didn't they try to survive longer?
Perhaps you should follow what they went and did.
Yeah. No, the Sun Station failed.
Perhaps. What did they, in the Astron project, it said that
yes, that the comet came... Wait. Huh.
Comet came and they went to explore it.
Their infrastructure has ghost matter in it.
Correct.
And the other place... Isaac. His name is Isaac. 2 A's. Yeah.
And whatever.
Or is it?
It is 2 A's, but it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, it's 2 A's. Some people keep spelling it with 2 S's. I also made that mistake when we first got to know each other. But yeah, no, it's a... Oh, hey, they expand.
It is the
I did
majority
not
of
notice
people.
that.
Oh yeah, the letters drift away.
I did not notice that before. That's actually really cool.
It's
Um,
great.
Honestly, I could probably just sit here with this playing forever. Um, but
Yeah.
okay, when the Sun Station failed in the Ash Twin project, they said the only way for them to see the end of the sun's natural life was to find a way to extend their lifespans.
Right.
I'm going to try to remember to go to the comet next time, Isaac. If I don't, please remind me. And Potash, if you're going to be there as well, please also remind me. Also, I do have a Discord. I don't know if the link is attached to my Twitch. I believe it is. If not, it's attached to my YouTube, which you'll be able to find and get on. But why? I'm going to explore the comet next. But why wouldn't they try to extend their lives? It just.
Um. So, two answers. One, who says they didn't?
Point.
Two, go explore the comet.
Mm. Well,
Uh,
my cat
I'm not
says.
sure they've landed on the interloper within their memory.
My cat says goodbye. I say goodbye.
AKA this run through.
Yes. Also, if you want to watch the original playthrough, yes, kitty. Her name is Riley. She is a sweetheart and puts up with all of my shit. If you would like to watch the original run through, it pretty much all is up on YouTube, with the exception of the ending. Simply because I did not have the batteries to record at the time because I was going through classes. What else was I gonna say? But with that being said, thank you all so very much for watching. Thank you to Lord Patash for joining us and being such an active chatter. That was actually very, very kind of you. Normally, nobody chats. They'll just pop in and watch and say nothing. So I do very much appreciate it. Thank you to Isaac for putting up with my dumbass. Riley, you're digging your nails into my leg and it hurts. Please stop. I will give you more lovin's, but please stop clawing me. With that being said, I'm going to call it here for tonight because it is almost 10:25 at night. And for Isaac, it's after midnight. And we both need sleep. So thank you all so very much for watching. I do plan to try and stream tomorrow. It will probably be a horror game. I haven't decided on which one yet. But it's probably either going to be Prey or Control. Presuming I actually have the guts to try to stream Prey. Because I don't know if I can... Yeah, that's fair. I don't know if I can actually handle streaming Prey and taking on another series, because that would be stressful. But with that said, thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see all of you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye!